Can I just say one thing? Is everyone stupid?
Now,
As someone
to be
who's...
fair,
Hi, welcome to episode 4 of the Let Us Cook pod.
episode 4, so emotional.
She's growing up. She's growing up.
Cheers to you too. The amount of spark in this sparkling water
Yes.
is a little bit
Divine.
more. I feel
It's a surge.
yeah,
Sparkling water.
surge. Yeah,
Sparkling surge.
it is definitely surging.
I have something to share.
Ooh.
There has been a smear campaign on bar soaps online. Yeah, all these influencers, like Tana Mojo included, all these influencers are talking about that like bar soap is like the most annoying soap because it feels so dirty, and like everyone hates bar soap because it like they hate that like another person uses bar soap and then they use bar soap and they feel like their bacteria from the previous person goes on their hands. Can I just say one thing? Is everyone stupid?
Now,
As someone
to be
who's
fair, I'm so chronically single that when you said that like there's two people involved, like in the beginning I was with you. I'm like, it's soap, it can't be dirty. But like this is a debate like all this time. Somebody might be rubbing their cheeks, going inside into that crank.
in the bathroom dish soap?
Dish soap?
Like not dish soap, but like you know when you have a little dish that has soap in it for your hands, like
That's what you call a dish soap.
Yeah, no, I messed up. I messed up. I'm talking about the soap that everyone uses in the bathroom, like the not
to wash your hands.
Yeah, hand soap. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hand bar soap.
Oh, okay.
So
That's dirty?
yeah, that's what all the influencers are saying. They're like, it's so gross, it's so dirty, I hate to. So like, I can understand if you're in like a public bathroom. Like yesterday, I was at a tiki bar and they had a bar of soap hanging on string for the public bathroom. That's gross, right? But in someone's home, like.
Don't go into their house if you don't trust them enough to use their bar hand soap.
True. And also, guys.
Like, what are they doing? Are they rubbing it up on their... Like, what are you afraid of?
That's a yeast infection waiting to happen. But so what I'm realizing is that influencers fail to understand biology, right? So there are certain particles.
And she's a biology major, so listen up.
There
not plants, but I'm sorry.
There are certain molecules that can't grab onto each other if they tried. Like, they just can't. And soap is so unique because nothing clings to it. That's why. It's soap. The molecules that make up soap, dirt can't stick to it. Nothing can stick to it. So yes, a bar of soap that you use every single time is clean. And that's coming from someone who just recently started making soaps.
I mean, I think that's why you're so
yeah, that's why I'm
passionate and
passionate.
angry. Because this is like, this is
soap.
messing up with your business.
Yeah, my whole business plan.
Soap.
My entire business plan for my soaps is making soaps to gift people. But still, like...
How lucrative.
Yeah. No, but I even worked
so
like...
gorgeous, though.
Thank you. I worked in beauty. Oh, there's the Bachelorette car.
Play abracadabra again.
I need to look at them.
They're playing jazz.
It's loud music.
It's loud music.
I worked in the beauty industry like quite a long time too, and like
veteran.
And like
respect our troops.
Thank you. And also I've had a lot of bosses that are like also very anti-soap, and I'm feeling like everyone is not understanding what soap is, so I want to come and clear this all up for you guys.
I gotta say, like, with hand soap, it's crazy that there's even a discourse. Sometimes I just want to take
discourse.
Everything is a discourse. Sometimes I just want to take these like privileged influencers and put them in like war zones, because I've been seeing like transplants coming to New York being like, ew, buying fruit off of like
That was crazy.
You're fiending for farmers markets. It's literally the same thing.
It's literally just hating minorities.
That's it.
I've been buying fruit stand fruits since the dawn of time. Like, New Yorkers just buy, it's a better deal.
But Jen, it's a lot of dust on it.
And that's so crazy that they say it's dirty. Babe, do you know
Wash
where
it.
they grow? From the dirt.
And the trucks that they used to carry them, like, who doesn't wash their fruit anyways?
Literally. Don't you guys have a fancy vegetable soap that you use from Trader Joe's anyways? What is that
I love
about,
that Trader
by the
Joe's
way?
is. I've
Have you
first
used
time
it
I'm hearing
before?
this. No.
They have a specific, like, almost Windex spray for vegetables, but it's supposed to be good for them.
Sure.
The vegetables.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm sure like it's a post-pandemic phenomenon. Do you guys remember like in the first 3 weeks of the pandemic, we would wash our produce
Yeah.
with soap,
My sister was
dish
like
soap,
crazy about that.
and she was a doctor.
Well,
Damn,
that's why
then-
she was really crazy about that.
Then that makes it legitimate, and I take my statement back. That's why I was like, she was a doctor doing that. Okay, maybe people had a point to it. But no, like I'm not gonna treat my like vegetables like that. It's all right. It's going into my stomach, and if my stomach can't really like figure out how to digest a washed, and in many instances cooked vegetable from a fruit stand, then I should just natural selection. Goodbye.
Yeah,
There's a
it
reason
was
for that.
insane, especially like the point you brought up about there being like farmers markets where white
Like,
people sell
hello?
it from like Beacon, New York. They'll come to New York City and sell it, and then the influencers are fine with that.
So Amish is okay. Amish is okay because they're white. Like, is that the vibe we're going for?
Amish isn't Beacon, but
Oh,
there are
Sorry.
probably Amish people that do farmer stands too, for sure.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Mm.
The Pennsylvania people come.
I heard that some people in Pennsylvania's like pastime, kids, is going to like resorts close to Amish towns to watch them.
Yeah, wait,
That's
I
like
told
a
you that.
holiday event. I'm
we
sure.
did that. My family did that. No, you
You
should.
did that?
Well, I was a kid. I was like 10.
That is so funny.
No,
it's like
you should go to
going to the
Amish.
zoo.
You should. Actually, I'm booking a trip right now. You should go see the Amish people because there's nothing like it in the world.
I mean,
Like you're gonna go in there and you'll be like, what in the 1800s is going on?
can you go inside their
Yeah,
villages?
you can point and laugh if you want.
Oh,
I'm
do
not
they-
saying to point and laugh at Amish people.
Do they enjoy it?
No, they give you glaring looks. They
Damn. I mean-
glare and they're mean.
Oh.
They're really mean because like obviously you're coming in there and like
I mean,
You're
if you
just
don't
like-
do that, maybe that
But
might
you
be
could
an
buy their
option.
knickknacks. I think they do
Hmm.
thrive on tourism. Like they have like little
Wow.
gift shops where they sell their churned butter. They sell little like
Wow.
woven dolls and stuff. Like,
So you can hex people.
do Amish people have brujas? Witches?
Gujas?
Bruja.
Bruja?
That's like a Spanish witch.
Oh.
But it just means like dark
Okay.
magic.
She's so obsessed with like witchcraft in general. So you're so
Love.
obsessed
I dabbled.
that I have a knowledge about witches that I'm scared of sharing with you because I don't want to like fuck up the illusion a little bit. But it is hilarious, so I will share.
What are you hiding
Um,
from me?
So do you know the entire reason why like witches and broomsticks are like so associated with each other?
Why?
Because back in like the medieval times, women in Europe they had broomsticks, right? And they would this was like the stick of it was made of like out of a specific wood that contained a hallucinogenic material in it.
Really?
Yeah, and women would masturbate to that. So they would
What?
rub their to that stick, and then since there's a hallucinogenic like chemical in there, they would like uptake that chemical through their vaginas.
Whoa. And
Like
get high?
dermal intake,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
would get high. So they would hallucinate flying on that broomstick. So the entire thing of like
Wow.
witches, flying around with the broomstick comes from masturbation.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is really fascinating. It's so interesting. I definitely think Europe witches are like that. Like that makes sense for Europe witches. That doesn't make sense for American witches.
Oh, American witches are just misogyny.
Oh. Yeah, right, with the crucible and everything. But they also had like, I believe in dark magic. Some weird shit goes down in New Orleans.
If you could do, if you could do dark magic, what would you do?
I would I would put a hex on anyone who's ever wronged me, like in a bad way. Like maybe my ex. Like I'd hex my ex. Hex your
That
ex.
that should be a song.
Hex
Like,
your ex.
how is it not a song? Hex your ex. The rhyme is right there.
Maybe the people don't want to go to hell.
Bring up your guitar and let's do this. She has this guitar. She like you collaborated with like a client or something, right?
I collaborated with a brand. I was a sponsorship with Liber Live, but I'm actually a huge fan of their
It's
product.
so good.
It's a guitar for people.
The bug is a fan too. It was a bug. It's a bug. It was a bug. God doesn't exist. God is dead and we killed it.
So you should really see the Amish people.
to get some like religion in me.
Yeah, they'll get you in the spirit. Churn some butter. Churn some butter.
Detransitioning after visiting the Amish village. Breaking my silence. As if there was any silence to begin with at any point in my life.
Yeah, so true. What were you talking about? Hex your ex. Oh, guitar.
Hex your ex guitar, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a guitar where if you can't play guitar for some reason, it has chords. It's electronical, so you could like just press chords, and it's actually very smartly designed. It's really cool, and they have an app where it like shows you the chord progressions for songs, so you could play. It's really good for me because I have long nails and can't play guitar anymore. But it's also really good for people who have disabilities. I love being an advocate.
Work. The other day, something weird happened to me.
What?
I was walking to the subway, and there was this guy dressed like it's either like he's so rich that he's so confused what to wear, so he threw on everything.
Yeah.
Or he just put on the first thing that he found.
He could be a TikTok fashionista.
He can be a TikTok fashionista. Like, you can never know.
Yesterday, me and Lindsay saw this. It was a black guy, and he was really tall, and he was wearing jeans and a tight T-shirt and and garters, like a garter.
What's a garter?
It's something women wear as a dress. I forgot what it was. It goes down from like your waist all the way down.
Oh.
And then there's straps on the bottom, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I exactly know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but exactly know. It's like lingerie.
Yeah, it's lingerie. I put a picture here.
Wow.
But he was like not a gay man.
Okay.
Like very much so. So I was like shocked.
8 down. I mean, it's New York. There's
Yeah,
everything. There's everyone
that's true.
here. We got a
But
little bit of every flavor. But
it's
yeah,
really
this guy
funny.
felt like it was just like a thrift shop like puked on him, right? And then he stops me and then he goes, "Hey, I'm so sorry. I literally like we live in New York. I normally would never stop. I would just be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm listening to music. I'm so sorry. Like
Yeah.
I didn't hear you." Like that vibe. So he stops me. He's like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Hello. I have this fashion show that I'm trying to make it." So immediately I'm like, "Oh, he wants me to model. Let's tune in to this one." So he's just like, "I have this fashion show. Like I worked with Anna Wintour for like the Met Gala," and I'm like even more peaked. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is the moment." Because listen, like my numerologist told me that I'm gonna be like worldwide famous when I turn
Really?
27.
Wow.
Yeah, so my chances are I'm either gonna be a model, either this is gonna like pop up, or I'm gonna be like deported from the U.S. because I'm trans, and like that's gonna be like a whole huge deal.
I mean, you also got kind of famous in Turkey.
That's true, but like that's more local.
It is, yeah, it's more niche
'Cause
because the
yeah.
country's small.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
neurologist was like, yeah, and I mean, I
Wow.
always take that with a grain of salt
Of
because
course,
my
yeah.
astrologer looked at my chart and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna be a cult leader," and I asked
That's like
her,
an insane
and
thing
she's
to say
like
to someone.
she's like a huge like astrologer in Turkey, like she's really huge. So I was like, "Are you sure?" Like. Is it like maybe like a pop star and I have like stands and like that kind of stuff? And she's like, no. I just see a cult leader.
Am I your first member?
To the Zendaya hat cult? I mean, I didn't start that one. But if I was going to have a first member, you would be the one.
All right.
For sure. But anyways, so the guy was just like telling me all this story about like how he works in the Met Gala and like that stuff. So I got really excited. And then he just went, can you give me $20? I
20
will
doll hairs.
$20 hairs.
$20.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll PayPal you. Please give me your email. Like, I'll send it to like whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, like I have some cash. And then I looked at my wallet and I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Because in my mind, I'm still like, what if this is true? What if he's actually like, what if he wants to like get my contact information regardless? So I'm like, I'm trying to play nice. So I just, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't have the $20. And he got like visibly frustrated. At that moment, I was like, oh, okay, this is like a fake job from Indeed. So I gotta skedaddle.
Yeah.
So I did, but it was just so sad because I was like, oh my God, like this is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over.
Because city can't stop.
Yes, because the thing is, if I don't go worldwide famous in 27, that was a promise to me from my numerologist that I lived on for the last 10 years.
That's insane.
What's my personality now?
Have you gone to her recently?
No, but she did guess that I'm trans.
Oh.
Yeah, like when I went to her, I was like 14 or something. My parents know her, and she didn't tell me this gender thing, but she went up to my mom and dad and she was like, I see a different path in terms of gender with Ayda.
Oh, wow.
I don't. Yeah, she just went, I don't think Ayda's like male.
That must feel really
Clocked
like.
my ass.
That must feel really confirming to
I
you,
know.
though. Like, that must feel like that's like fate, destiny. Like, I am doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
And it's a good thing to use because like generally people who are like very anti-trans are like more religious. So like, it's a really good thing to use towards religious people because it's like I was literally like, this is a prophecy.
Well, religious people hate like
everything.
Astrologers, and
I
because
guess.
it's technically like you're believing someone who's not speaking from the word of God.
But you know what they should like put attention to hating on? Like shellfish. Like, why does nobody talk about this? It's illegal for you to eat shellfish. So instead of like policing other people's lives, stop eating shellfish. How about that? How about that?
I will not. I love shellfish. But I do agree that a lot of very religious people are such hypocrites about like certain things versus the other. It's like nutty.
Yeah, that's why I love like there's no hate like Christian love.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a good one.
Come on.
That's a good one. My boyfriend is Catholic and he will never admit the Catholic guilt he has, but like it's like all over him. Like
the guilt, right?
It's the guilt. He can't even watch like a show that has a sex scene. Like he gets visibly upset about it.
That's tough. Like that's a tough way to like live.
Yeah, he's so like repressed, not like sexually, but like in every sense of like pleasure, because Catholics really don't believe like that people should have pleasure. It's like they think that like if you're experiencing pleasure, it's like a sin.
Yeah.
Which is like, how are you gonna live your life like that? But then when I say that to them, they're like, well, at least our eternity is gonna be in heaven, babe.
How do you know?
Where are we promised that? And then it's I'm Judas. then I'm Eve eating. She didn't eat the snake. She ate the apple.
Oh, well, she ate up the outfit
she
with the little bit of like grass in her vagina.
Yeah, that was before sexuality was a thing, I think.
Like, why are we blaming women on?
Because of Eve. Eve messed everything up, and now men hate women.
It's one woman, like one.
But it's the woman. It's the woman God made.
Well, I mean, it sounds like God flopped on that one. Maybe blame it on the God.
But God gives you free will. And by the way, I'm arguing as I'm just always surrounded by Christians lately. They say God gives you free will.
Yeah.
So it's never his fault that you do something wrong.
Why does God have genders? Why is my God is fair.
I mean, he could be a fairy. He's up in he's up in heaven. Could be a fairy.
Literally, it's
Wings
like
and
it's
all.
so stupid. It's so male centric. Anyways, this is like a whole like can of worms. Let's not get in there.
Yeah, my God is a man because I trust men more because that's what society taught me.
Oh,
yeah.
We need to like de-radicalize you on
even
that.
ChatGPT, I need the men's voice because I believe them more. It's really bad. My mind is messed up from society.
Well, you know what? Give me your finger. Oh. I'm holding space with you in this moment. And I'm so happy that you shared this with me. It is just, I'm so happy that
I want to change.
This is how it starts.
It's hard to admit, but it's like also not my fault. It's society's fault. But I'm trying to like undo that.
I agree 100%. It is society's fault.
And working through it. It's also the Russian immigrant mentality that like a woman can't ever like do anything herself. It has to be like with a man. Like my mom is such like a strong woman, but like she can't even, and she does like, I mean, obviously my dad helps a lot. My dad is like the ideal like father figure and husband, but like she does so much by herself. Like she's just an incredible woman, and like she just like can't even fathom like living alone, for example. She'd be like, Jennifer, like how are you living alone? That's so, I don't live alone anymore now. I live with 10 people. Don't come to my home. I live in a New York City apartment. Of course I live with 10 people. But when I lived alone, like she would just be like, you know, like, how could you do that? Like, you're a woman, you're not supposed to live alone. Like, that's just so, like, you know, whatever. Like, like, it's hard to do that, you know, and it's impossible, and you're gonna die. Like, crazy things. And it's just really sad to, like, hear that from someone who literally does everything.
Yeah, it's tough to see, like, how the generation before you, like, your mom was kind of, you know, thought these kind of skewed beliefs to that, like, I don't know, kind of traps them. Not traps them in like a relationship or anything, but like makes them feel like they can do less than they maybe potentially can.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a tough thing. I mean, it's good at least like in your mom's example, like your mom is happy with her life. Like,
so that's good. Like,
that's good. But there's so many women I feel like are probably not happy with their lives, but because of the same mindset, they stay in the situation that they're in, which helps men, I guess.
Ugh. Okay, we've been talking about a lot of sad things. We need to like lighten it.
Okay, I have a controversial opinion.
Yes.
And I think we disagree with this. Like I'm kind of curious to like kind of dive a little bit deeper on this one.
Okay.
I don't know by the time we like release this if this is still going on, but like I think this is an everlasting thing that happens.
Okay.
James Charles is, as we speak, canceled again, and I think it's just been so many cancellations at this point. He's uncancelable. And also, I think we just love to cancel James Charles, and we just love to cancel people based on accusations, but not the reality of the situations. Because you know how, like, the biggest cancellation that he had, that everybody, I did a TikTok about this, everybody came at me so much that I got afraid and I deleted it.
Happens.
The groomer thing, that is just an allegation. I mean, here's the thing. He didn't know that they were like 18 minus when he was talking to them. And then once that information came out, he publicly said, I am so sorry, like that's disgusting. I didn't know that this was the case. Like, he's problematic, but is he like cancel worthy?
I think you can cancel anyone for anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mom, but I stand by that. Like, you should be able to cancel anyone for anything. It doesn't matter. Even like,
but
the
that's
fact
just vigilante.
But the fact that like you're a big influencer, you're talking to a guy that like seems a bit younger. You're not gonna ask for a picture of his ID. Like, why are you not covering bases? You know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean. And I do think he's problematic, and I think we can cancel him based on the fact that like he's too messy.
Yeah.
But we cherish it. We cherish being messy in some people, and in James Charles's case, we're like, babe, you should be walking on eggshells.
But not messy in a harmful way.
Yeah, but like being messy is always harmful.
I mean, maybe to yourself is fine. To other people isn't. Like Lila Gibney, like she's one of
I have no idea who that is.
She's one of Tana Mojo's old friends. She met Tana Mojo through like stalking her location because she wanted to be rich. And she's really funny. Like, she's a hilarious character. She's a trans woman, and she like ended up like, she's like also like so stunning, gorgeous, funny. Like, she's actually like the perfect influencer, except that she ruins people's lives. She's so messy and chaotic, but she like harms everyone in the process of that. Like, she scams people. She like
no, that's not
she like
okay. I think
steals from people. She stalks people. She ruins people's like weddings because she gets too drunk and like messy, and like also wears a white dress for like the moment. But
what?
Like, yeah, she's like,
for wearing a white dress alone. That is a criminal offense. Like, I had one person who wore white in my best friend's wedding. I was literally, if I drank one little bit tiny more of alcohol that night, there was going to be an altercation between us. Because what the f*** are you doing? Who the f*** do you think you are? Like, honestly, trying to, like, being so inconsiderate.
My favorite thing is on TikTok when girls post, like, help me choose my wedding guest dress. Like, so they're the wedding guest at someone's wedding, and they're putting on, like, 5 dresses, and, like, all of them are, like, almost white.
Eggshell?
Like, yeah, like a light blue, a light pink. And then all the comments are like, you're selfish, you're evil. That's the wind agreeing with me. You're selfish or evil. And it's like when girls will even post like them at a wedding and their dress looks light pink and everyone is just hating them.
That's
so
rage
bad.
bait. That's rage bait. Like men,
So funny.
what men do with racism on Twitter, that's the
So women do it.
it's
With
women doing
wedding
wedding
guest
dresses. That's rage bait.
That's funny.
That's rage bait. I really get frustrated. It's like not every day has to be about you, babes. But anyways, what was it? Blobberton Bombadino.
Lila Gibney. Whatever.
Lila
So she's
Gibney.
messy in like the bad way.
So yeah, it's like she should be canceled. But like in
Yeah.
terms of James Charles, it's just like, we've done this before. Like, yes, cancel James Charles, but don't go ahead and be like, oh yeah, this gay pedophilic person. Like, that is not
I don't
the
like
case.
bringing
Like, I
in gay.
think we're. I don't know if they bring it, but like.
Oh, okay.
I think
then that's
no,
like a little
'cause
much.
my thing is like he's being so canceled because he's gay. Because I think, like I think there's an I'm like my homophobia tentacles are moving whenever James Charles gets canceled. Because it's like, oh, this racist ass person. And it's like literally he tweeted something in 2014 when he was like 5 years old, and then it resurfaces, and then he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm listening and learning. And then people are like, oh, we're not forgiving you.
People are crazy about that because
And to me, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
To me, that's giving you're either like homophobic or misogynistic, because the same thing generally happens to women as well. I think there's like no amount of wrong that you can do. There's no space for you to like take a miscalculated step, because people, I think, inherently have this mindset of, oh, this person is like queer, gay, and we're accepting them for who they are. So you better not fuck up. You better be perfect. And the same thing for women. But when Morgan Wallen literally like just, I don't know, shoots up 16 tequila shots and like, you know, does some crazy over the like, you know, like does like domestic violence allegations and stuff, his songs still go #1. When Chris Brown beats Rihanna, he doesn't get charged for it for years, and he still sells out like arenas.
Yeah.
Whereas when James Charles doesn't ask somebody for his ID, he's like deemed a pedophile.
I think
that's crazy.
I see your
That's my
point.
qualm.
I see your point. I do think it's not just those one-off situations though. Like James Charles has like a record of being like an awful person in LA. Like every influencer has something mean to say about him. Like and like it's every single person who's ever met James Charles or befriended him all have receipts to show how he's like backstabbing people, like lying to people, using people for stuff. And like if you do that, like I know you're in LA and you're an influencer, so like naturally you do that there, right? But like if every single person in LA doesn't want to be in the same room as you, you must be Satan. Because LA is already hell, and everyone's a little demon. But if the demons don't like you, holy, what are you doing over there? Like, you know what I mean? So it's not just these one-off situations with James Charles. It's like his reputation is just so bad that even if he doesn't do something, like even if there's an accusation on him and it's not right, like because his reputation's so bad, it's like, why would you trust him? I agree with you on the one-off situations, but like in total with all the things, it's a little sus. But I do agree that like straight people are allowed to get away with more than
Not
gay
even
people.
just straight. Like I would say like straight men, because I think straight women
men,
are
yeah.
also like. I mean, we saw Me Too, right? Like.
Yeah.
After like we saw what happened to like Amber Heard, we saw what happened to Blake Lively. Like it's just when people come out with these things, they get really like critiqued and slut shamed, and it just like Me Too basically became a thing of like, oh yeah, like men are just gonna feel really uncomfortable and like this is like a sham like kind of thing. Whereas literally women have been harassed and way worse in so many instances for years, and they finally start to speak out about it, and it's just so many of them are paying consequences for speaking out about them.
Yeah.
So it's just this whole. That's why I get a little bit like ugh about it. But yeah, you're right. Like if he's had like so many problems at a certain point. Yeah, I can see it. But being like James Charles is a pedophile, like how can you whatever? It's just. Like he's just in the Kayla, right? That's what her name is. In the Kayla instance, he's just being really messy and genuinely like he didn't know that this guy was like abusing this woman.
I see 2 points to that situation.
4-part thing, and it was just like oh, this sounds like a messy drama.
She should have been more specific with him. I mean, I guess she doesn't have to because
I don't blame her at all, but it's just like
because Kayla was saying that basically, like, James Charles was in the wrong because she said that they ended messy and that, like, he's toxic. And then James Charles still, like, invited him over and wanted him or whatever. Yeah. And, like, Kayla was like, I can't believe he still did that when I told him that he was toxic
That's just
and
messy,
whatever.
though, because you're not even close friends. And if you're, like, attracted to the person, if you're not even close friends, like, you can do that. And, like, if you knew that this person was a domestic, like, abuser, if you do that, like, you're a piece of
yeah, but
that's
like
a whole
James
another
like
story.
didn't know that, but she says that he should have picked that up. But that's like a crazy thing to like ask for someone to pick up.
That you admittedly
knowing.
said in the first beginning of your like part 1 that you were not really close friends with. So like expecting him to pick it up is. It doesn't make sense.
It just means that he's a really bad friend and no one should be around him, which is my point from the beginning.
but I would say like I don't want to like put the blame on her because in her situation it's like she recently survived a domestic abuse case. So whatever like decision that she makes, it's just there's always that nuance there. I don't want to go to be like she can take it out on James Charles. I don't mind it, but like other people shouldn't be like, hey, Kayla said this, so like this is why James Charles is cancelable. But your point, I agree.
I feel so bad for Kayla. Oh my god, like she's so strong.
100%.
I don't
it's
know
horrible.
how she did all that, like how she dealt with it. 1 second.
Hello. Trixie and Katya has this running thing where they just go like they emulate like gallery like art gallery like passionate like gay people and just go hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did you watch all of Kayla's like series?
Yeah, I mean, about what was his name?
Something with a name.
Abuser. Let's just say abuser. Let's not even say his name. I didn't watch the 30-part abuser.
No, on YouTube. She has 2 videos.
I didn't watch them.
Oh, it's crazy.
I just saw on like TikTok what happened.
He like pushed her down a set of like on the train down the stairs onto the platform, and and then like blamed her for like ruining the day. You should watch it. It's insane.
Blamed her for ruining the day?
Yeah, because she got a billboard in Times Square, so that's why they were in New York.
Okay.
And he just hated that the attention was on him, so he pushed her down a flight of stairs in the subway station and didn't help her. He ran away. So someone else had to help her. And she broke right legs, arm. I don't know what she broke. I forgot what it was, but maybe a rib. I forgot what it was.
What?
Yeah. Those stairs are steep.
I mean, yeah.
And God forbid she rolled onto like where the trains go.
Yeah.
That's insane. I don't know. That story actually traumatized me so bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder like why some men become this narcissistic. Like what made you so narcissistic that when your girlfriend's Times Square appearance makes you mad because it's not about you. That's you. By the way, that's your girlfriend, you imbecile. It is about, like, if you want to make it about yourself, it is about you. You can be like, oh, my girlfriend is the hottest person to ever exist, and she's on a Times Square billboard.
Men
like,
aren't
you should be
that.
so proud of that.
My ex, like, hated when anything, like, went well for me. And he, like, always, like, he wanted to be, like, the coolest one. He's, like, a photographer, and, like, I should have known something was up. I was 21 at the time, and he was 24, 25. And he had his own car and apartment. And I was, like, senior in college, like, you know. And, like, all of his friends were like my age. They were like 21, 22, like all of them. Like I have a few friends that are younger, but like I also have a few friends that are older, so it's like, you know, whatever. But like all of his friends were 21, 22, and I thought that was weird at the time, and like we made fun of him a little bit for it, but it was like whatever. But now looking back, it's because we all thought he was cool and actually successful. Like,
but he was not.
He was not.
For
he
his
was making
age cohort.
very low money. He was like I don't know. He was like still doing like really ratchet boy things. No, just like skateboarding at the ripe age of 25 as a grown man. Like, you know, stupid like boy things.
Would you date an OnlyFans model?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
So it was a simple one.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't that good, huh?
Why not? Let's dig in a little deeper.
Well, okay, wait. Are they a woman or a man? I think that changes things for me.
You know what? I kind of agree. Okay, let's work on the case for a woman.
If it's a woman that I'm dating that has an OnlyFans, if it's just nudes, then yes.
It's like she touches her, like she rubs the. She moans.
Oh no, then no.
She comes.
If it's just like how Tana Mojo's OnlyFans is just nudes.
She has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and it's she makes bank off of it and she gives nearly nothing. Like it's literally just like her boobs and nipples, which like you see on YouTube because she's bad at editing things out.
I wonder if. I mean, my mom and dad and my entire country would probably disown me.
Yeah,
but if I got right. Like, they will all disown me. But if I get famous, like Tana Mojo type of famous, and if there's a demand for it, like, I'll buy them a house in Italy.
I've always thought maybe I could have done an OnlyFans, like, if things were really down bad for me, you know?
But what if they were good and they could get awesome?
Yeah, if I was really famous and, like, I was my own boss and it didn't matter, like, for work, then maybe. But, like, OnlyFans really messes up, like, your ability to work. Like, point blank, period. And I get really, like, if you're doing OnlyFans, you have to, like, be okay with the fact that you're never going to work at a company or corporate, like, again, ever.
Oh, that's bad for me. Because, like, I changed... So here's a brief thing about me. Like, the ones that are watching or my friends know. But, like, I change personalities, like, every 3 days. Like, 3 days ago, I was thinking of going into the LSATs to become a lawyer.
Are you still not doing that?
No, I'm not doing that. I gave up. See?
What?
Why would I be a lawyer? Like, that's so stupid.
Well, what about I'm a graphic designer and AI is taking my job? What happened to that? You buy the books? Were you studying the LSATs? Weren't you studying?
I didn't buy them. I bought them. I bought all of them. Yeah. But
I think pirating is okay.
Oh, well, I agree. But, like, I would never do it because it's like, it's a problem. It's not it's not okay. So I would definitely not do it. But I bought the LSAT books. But because I would get bored. I would get really bored.
I think you'd be so tired.
I would be so tired. Like, and I think I have multiple personalities. Not in a disordered way, in a cool way.
I
have
insane.
multiple
She was talking about being a lawyer for like literally 2 months nonstop.
But it's fun because I always bring out a new topic. You know,
crazy.
now she knows a couple things, and I know a couple things about like how lawyers live. How would we know? I can't even say lawyers properly with a proper accent. How am I gonna be one? No, it's just like I talked to a couple lawyer friends, and like they were just like, "You're fun. You would get so bored." The people who are lawyers, they generally don't have a lot of fun. And they're not really fun people. So all of my friends are miserable in law because they're just like, yeah, you make good money, but it's just so boring. And it drains you. So I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I want to be able to like do my silly little graphic designs and silly little music stuff and like cute little podcast. So I don't know. It's just like I kind of gave up. But I don't know. That was a side tangent. Yeah. The real point is, I wouldn't want to do OnlyFans then because, like, if I can't change career courses, because I can be like, oh, just like Kim Kardashian. I mean, Kim Kardashian has a porn clip outside, and she's a lawyer.
Yeah, but she's
She's
is
in
like
the-
a multi-billionaire. Like
Who
she
says
can
that I'm not gonna be one?
she can buy into any law school. Like I'm sure she's not even passing the test. Like I'm sure she's buying her passing the test.
I mean, she
'Cause
did.
why would
it
you
did
not?
take her 8 years. So it's like.
Oh, I guess you can't buy your way, huh? Not with that
Or maybe
one.
she's paying with like, I don't know, like monthly installment, like
Monthly
Afterpay Klarna.
installments.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Sponsor us, please. The other day, I bought a Dyson hair wrap. Okay, so this is how.
Those are
like,
$600.
I know. So this is how indecisive I am. The other day, I was like, oh, I really need to save up money because like I have like some things coming up. I'm like, I really need to save up money, like, and then. I was like, but my hair needs to look gorgeous, because like we're doing this podcast now.
Right.
Right? So I went on the Dyson's web. Like I looked at the alternatives, and none of them really work for me. So I went on Dyson's website, and it said 600, and it said Klarna and Afterpay. And I've never done Afterpay before.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I think, but I've been seeing these reports where people are doing Klarna and Afterpay and not paying back.
Oh.
So it's like, seems like like if hits the fan. I
Yeah.
could just not pay. No, I'm kidding. But I was just like, okay, let's do Afterpay.
Okay.
So I did Afterpay, and then they said that they were giving me not the color that I asked for. It was another color. So I called them. I was like, hey, like I asked for the lilac one, but this is the iron copper one. I was like, you know what? Let me feel like a white woman for once.
Yeah.
So
Complain.
and then the person was like, oh yeah, like we got to do a refund, and then we got to like redo, like resend you, like you got to replace the order, whatever. So I was like, ugh, this. I refunded, and then I was like, Ayda, this is $600
Yeah.
that you technically don't have because I'm going to Paris next month, and like I don't have that money. Like I don't even have the Paris trip money, so you shouldn't be doing this. So I didn't order it again. But this is where, like, in a span of 15 minutes, I had a Dyson Airwrap. I sent snaps about it to my friends. I was like, ooh, yay, I bought a Dyson Airwrap. And then they're like, oh, what color did you get? And then 15 minutes later, I'm like, I canceled. Like, that's
Oh my
just...
God.
Oh. I just saw something while we were like setting up the SD cards on Blue Sky out of every platform, which if you not on Blue Sky, it's literally like they want it to be not Nazi Twitter, and then it just feels like Facebook for 45-year-old living out people and some non-binary people who just like to draw a lot. So it's not really fun, but it feels like I'm off cigarettes and I'm relying on nicotine patches. Because I'm trying to not use Twitter that much, so like this is my nicotine patch. So I even like changed. You know how you can change like the icons from the shortcuts.
Yeah.
So I even changed my Blue Sky icons with Twitter, like actually Twitter icons, to fool myself.
Training yourself.
Exactly. So I've been using it more.
Yeah.
And I was just like scrolling on Blue Sky. I saw somebody talking about the feeders kink.
I fear I'm there.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I love food play. I don't know if I'm a feeder, but I like food involved.
Like how
Like sushi, body,
what do you do with the food?
like eating sushi off someone's body or vice versa. That type of stuff.
Oh.
But like
you
not the
like Asian food so
not
much.
yeah, I'd
Like,
do
it
anything.
even needs to be in bed.
But it wouldn't be fish, obviously. It has to be vegetable rolls.
Fish.
'Cause
Do you know why they call it to be fish? Like to pass as like cis woman?
Because
Because apparently smells like fish.
But
Like it's so problematic.
That's such an
it's
evil
not okay.
term.
Yeah, like like yes, there are gay rights, but there are also gay wrongs.
Right.
That's
True.
one of those. Like
That is, yeah.
the fish thing is not really that
But
nice.
don't put like fish sushi on your body. Put like
Salmonella?
vegetable sushi.
Why?
Because, I mean, if you're eating sushi off someone's body or vice versa, and like you don't want a fish roll by
Ooh, a
their,
fish scent.
you
Because
know,
once you're
yeah.
done with the eating and you're like sweating and having sex.
No,
and
it
it's
has to be a vegetable
ew.
roll or vegan rolls. That's what I
No.
used to do back in the day because he was vegan.
Because he was vegan. Also, so the feeder is, I don't know if that's feeder.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, I don't want to kink shame, but I'm going to kink shame the
Yeah,
feeder
right.
kink. It's you want to help people gain weight.
Oh,
That's your
yeah,
fetish.
yeah, yeah. That's
You
evil.
want to gain weight, and you're like feeding them. Like you watch them gain weight, and
Yeah,
that's a power trip for you.
that's evil.
But I need to admit, and this is like a very vulnerable, scary moment for me to admit this on camera. And I'm so glad that we're like talking about this into the podcast. And this is just probably going to be like, if it's a social clip, it's going to be on TikTok. So my mom and dad are not going to see it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a man telling me, like, to not eat.
You told me this. You would really like this 90-day fiance couple.
Damn, this is telling me that I need to figure this out in therapy. Like, that
There's
is
a
not
90-day fiance
reassuring.
Sarper. You know, the weird
Sarper, the Turkish guy.
Yeah, the Turkish guy. Yeah, he
Shout
does
out.
that
Turkey
with-
mentions. Woo!
Yeah, no, the Turkish Sarper, and I forget her name. Her name is also really weird. The 90 Fiance couple, he does that for her, and she likes it. Like, she likes when he's, like, controlling of her food, and he comes to her plastic therapy appointments to, like, say what he wants done. But she wants the plastic therapy. Like, plastic surgery. Sorry, girl. I'm like, no, that saves lives. Plastic therapy. Plastic surgery. So he goes to her plastic surgery appointments because she wants his input on how like her nose should be or whatever. And it's like, I would say that that's like evil, right?
That is so hot.
But like when I watch those two freakazoids talk, like she loves it.
That is like the idea of it is hot, but as I'm being king shamed, but as a feminist, I would never, ever explore that kink in real life. Like in bed, I think of like the lingerie that you want me to wear, or like the idea of like the food thing as a foreplay.
Yeah.
All of those sound really fun.
Yeah.
But these actually happening to the point where like a plastic surgeon, like that to me is too much, because that's giving like I unfortunately like the idea of just like that control, but that is too much. Like that, but I really heavily related when Sydney Sweeney's character in Euphoria.
Oh yeah,
I love how you just went Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, Jennifer's character in Euphoria was crying about like how like Nate, like she wants Nate Jacobs to basically tell her how like she should be dressed and all of this. And I was like, holy. And I do think, like, genuinely, I do think there's a part of, like, me being a trans woman plays in that. And not every trans woman. But, like, for me, I think fetishizing of that thing of, like, gender presentation, I think that's where it comes from. But I like it. Like, so the feeder is not for me, but I think, like, constricting what your partner eats or what I eat might be for me.
I think you might just want someone to give you accountability that you can't give yourself for food. Because you always talk about how, like, you always talk about how you want to be, like, skinnier and you want to, like, not eat as much. And then you end up, like, seeing snacks and eating. So, I mean,
clocks my...
hey, I eat like it's nobody's business, like, but like I think you might just want someone to hold you accountable.
Yeah, and I'm fetishizing that, so that's fun. So it's fun. Yeah, like that's also like I got like disclaimer. I hate how like the skinny culture is coming back. I used to be a fat kid, so like I have that mentality of like how whatever weight I'm at, I'm always feeling like I'm very overweight, and I feel like that always like takes away from my value. So just like a side thing, but I do think the skinny culture is very dangerous. It's not realistic, and like I'm at a healthy weight. Like I do eat healthy. I exercise, like in a healthy manner. Like my body is healthy, so I don't need to lose weight.
She just said she couldn't do 10 minutes on a Stairmaster.
Well, Stairmaster is extreme. I walk every day. I don't smoke. I walk every day. I drink a lot of water. Like, what else do you want me to do?
Die. No.
Okay, so there's a crisis upon us. It's horrible. We don't have the song of the summer yet. And that's what you get when you when you elect fascism, you don't get Song of the Summers anymore. Do you know what happened right after the original Wizard of Oz came out?
In the 80s?
1930s Germany.
I thought the original Wizards of Oz was in the 80s.
It's Technicolor. Technicolor. It might be misinformation. If it is, clock my ass. But no. Anyway, so we have a crisis after the year of Brat Summer, and like we had what did we have last year? We had Brats. We had so many more other beautiful music that I can't.
Addison Rae just came out with some songs.
Oh, Addison Rae might do it. You don't like her?
I don't like her.
Well, this
yawn.
know-
Another white girl who's hot.
No.
Yawn.
No, I disagree.
Anyways.
I disagree.
I hate when influencers decide to have music careers. Like, shut up.
But she's actually doing the work. She's putting in the work.
It's hyper. Like it's not like she's talented. Like, she's not a great singer.
She's a good dancer.
Yeah, TikTokers tend to be. You know what? You know who I will give? Tate McRae. I don't like her music.
I was just gonna bring her up because I
don't
thought
like
she
her music.
had what it takes. She
she
was a good dancer.
Yeah, she's
Did you listen to
phenomenal
Driver
dancer.
Sports Car?
Yeah, I don't like her music personally,
love
but
that
I think
song.
she's super talented, and I'll give her that. Like, but she's like what Addison Rae wants to be.
But two caveats.
Mm-hmm.
One, I watched one of her interviews with one of her producers, and
Wait,
she
which
just
one? No, wait, sorry. Who are you talking
Tate
about?
McRae.
Okay.
She talks about how they did Sports Car, and I think it's such a good throwback to 2000s Britney. I can literally masturbate to that instrumental. Like, whoever produced it, I forgot his name. Like, thank you for existing. You gave me goon material. Like, it's
Awful.
so good.
Crazy.
It's so good. Oh my god. Anyways,
Yuck.
it is so Catholic shame.
Guilt.
Catholic guilt. It's so good. And like, I watched their interview, and in the entire interview, like, when the guy talks, he's saying like really like knowledgeable, informative like stuff on how they worked on it. And she's always like, oh yeah, I just wanted this, like, cutting him off. I just wanted this vibe. I just wanted that vibe. It just felt a little bit like, I felt annoyed because I was like, oh, you're just a pretty girl who can dance, and now you're talking over your producer who really knows what he's doing.
Oh, so she's annoying.
She annoyed me. She came off too privileged, and I think like I'm gonna admit I was jealous that she was able to work with such a phenomenal producer, and I wasn't. Like I think at the end of the day, that's what.
No,
that's
but
the
also
problem.
if she's annoying, like then
And
like
she like collaborated with Morgan Wallen after the Take Me Back to God's Country shit. You're from Canada, Miss Tate McRae. Why are you associating yourself with a maggot? You do not, MAGA person. You do not have to associate yourself with a maggot. You're from Canada. You do not need country boys. Like, I understand the whole grift of wearing like jerseys with no panties, just showing like, or no pants, showing off your like legs. I would have done the same in a heartbeat if I was skinnier. Like, I understand.
Your point is fluctuating.
I understand the lore, but don't collaborate with Morgan Wallen. So that's my qualm with her. I was so excited, but those two things really f***ed me up with Tate McRae. So I don't think she has the song of the summer. But I was excited about Cantissimo.
I don't know that one.
Cantissimo. Salma Hayek and the Sun. Marina and the Diamonds.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really cute song. That was nice. Abracadabra could have been, but
Abracadabra
it's
could have
old
been.
news.
It is. That's so true. Oh, Kesha kind of did a little something with Yippee Ki but it kind of flopped. No one's talking about it.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good one. I thought Joyride. I mean, we both did. Now we're really being mean to Joyride, guys.
For
Like,
real. No, she had like 30 seconds of fame on TikTok, Joyride. Because there's that woman with a broom who dances all the time and spins her
witch?
broom. No. I think you just have to see her. Anyways.
but what do you think? What do you think might be the song of the summer?
I don't know what the song of the summer is. It's really not giving much. There's nothing happening.
Miley Cyrus has a new album. But it seemed like, to me, you know what it's giving? It's giving like, you know how Dua Lipa stopped working with
Dula
her
Peep?
manager, Dula Peep.
Dula Peep.
That's one of my favorite. I'm so surprised. This is the first time I said Dua Lipa. Probably. I always say Dua
I
Peep.
miss Wendy Williams.
Me too. And like, she has those videos that come out. Like, she seems like she's being held against her will.
She definitely is. Something really sketchy is
It's
happening
very
over
sketchy.
there.
Yeah, like the conservatorship shit all over again.
It's like Britney. She's having her Britney moment.
Yeah, and like anytime like I scroll and I get one of those music on TikTok, and like it's like these random Wendy Williams moments.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the music that I'm talking about?
No.
If you heard it, you would have understood. But anyways, I always stop and watch. And like at this point, I know every clip that I'm gonna see, but I have to watch because she's like, guess who's jealous of Adele?
Yeah.
Beyonce. Like, it's so funny. That and also, what was the model's name? Holy shit. She goes, she interviews Beyonce and she goes, Seance.
I don't know that one.
How did it go? Oh my god, Beyonce. What's your favorite cheese? Beyonce. Like
So
Naomi,
funny.
she was the host of Supermodel.
Oh,
show.
Naomi Campbell?
Naomi Campbell. She interviews Beyonce, and then after that, Seance interview. Beyonce actually didn't give interviews for a while. Like, I think at that point she was like, you know what? Let's wrap it up.
Oh my
Like,
god. Oh my god, yeah. I miss America's Next Top Model. It was so crazy.
I just see clips here and there. It
You
seems so
should-
scary.
You should watch it
scared.
fully. It's
It would trigger
a
my
trip.
ED.
I
I would go
rewatched
out
it, like,
trying
4
to look
times.
for men to like, stop me from eating.
I rewatched it like 4 times. One
The
time they
entire show?
Yeah.
Oh.
One time they made the models walk off the side of a New York City building. Like the side on a string with high heels. I would have quit right then and there.
What?
I would have quit right then and there.
That took me out.
And then
They're like,
yeah, no, literally off the side.
Charlie Chaplin?
In Manhattan, off the side of a building. A runway. Look, they had to walk confidently down.
girl, that's not a runway. Like
That's
you know
so
how
scary.
like if you fall off of like this thinnest line, you go to hell. Like there's a. It's like a something bridge. It's in Islam. I don't know if it exists in Christianity.
No.
You gotta like tightrope walk that shit to your way to heaven. And if you fall, God is like, you little who has who has no balance. Get out of my kingdom.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you don't have like the core strength, you don't get to go to heaven.
That's why Pilates is so or solid core is so important. Do your
Whoa.
workouts, ladies and gentlemen and they-thems.
Wow.
Oh, I feel like Rihanna with the underwear thing. It's like, wait, let me pull it up.
Ones included, I did, and he designed some boxer briefs that both men and women and non-binary people of all gender appropriations and the pronouns, everyone is included. I didn't want this to be boxers are for men.
The pronouns.
That reminds me of that clip. Do you know that clip where RuPaul and Jimmy Kimmel or some or Jimmy Fallon
Drag queen.
I am the queen of drag.
and Jimmy Fallon Kimmel, whoever that motherfucker is.
Fallon
he
Kimmel.
looks so scared.
His career is over.
Oh, that poor man. Oh, RuPaul did a number on him. Why? Mr. Earl, Miss Girl.
Math is math. As Socrates says, math is math.
Socrates?
Socrates?
Socrates.
Yeah. Did he do math stuff or just philosophy? He was the guy who had the defense. The Socrates defense. You know?
I don't know that
That
one.
got him off of being killed. If you were in trial for murder, This is content.
If.
When?
When? No.
If you were on trial for murder, what would you say to get your ass saved?
It so depends on the context of the situation.
They accuse you of witchcraft.
In this day and age?
Yeah, sure. I mean, listen, we've regressed. Like, in this day and age, women can't get abortions. Like, sure.
So
in
true.
5 years.
I don't know. My ass would get a really Jewish lawyer. My ass would get the most Jewish lawyer. I need a Goldberg, a Goldstein. I need.
You're so okay.
I need. Oh God, do I need a Goldberg? And I need him to be short, fat, and bald. I need him to have a wife that he tolerates.
Oh.
She's also Jewish.
I see what you're saying. Like she's one of like the Jewish woman who, if she saw her like son have a non-Jewish girlfriend, she'd be like shiksa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a real Jew.
Okay.
And
okay.
I need him to have 2 sons at Harvard Law.
Okay.
My
classmates.
Yes. And I think he'll make a really great defense for me. What would you say?
That makes so much sense. I love that.
What would you
I
say?
would try. Here's my thing. My defense always is like, try to figure out what the person is really good at and try to form a connection, a bond between. I'm always like emotional manipulation. That's what I love.
Great
so
to
when
know.
Great to know. Damn. I gave away my secret. So when I was like doing my driving tests back in Turkey, we have teachers, like not driving teachers though, like it's like teachers who are in like public school system. They also like do like part-time this sometimes. So it's always like teachers who teach stuff, random like stuff in school. And I was such a nerd.
Okay.
So every class, everything like I was good at. So I could find to talk to this like teacher like on anything, whatever teacher he was or she was or they were.
Yeah.
He was a gym teacher. And I've told you the story about the Stairmaster. So I was like, oh, what do you teach?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like emotionally manipulate this guy so that if I do something bad, he's not gonna like let me fail. And he said he's a gym teacher, and I was like, okay, like I've got nothing. Like I've got the only story that I have as a male presenting person back then is like I can do bridges, and that gave me like so much gender euphoria. Like,
are you talking about gymnastics?
yeah. Yeah,
Bridges.
because my
I've done bridges. Yeah.
London
We would
Bridge.
do bridges.
All right. Why did you want to say that in a British accent?
British people call sprinkles hundreds and thousands because there's hundreds and thousands of them. So,
see, they need to let this go.
so
like,
you calling gymnastics bridges?
no, gymnastics is not bridges. Like you,
Oh.
it's a pose, like the bridge pose.
Oh. Okay. But you bridges is still
but I
a
do
weird
say
way to put that.
cupboards instead of
Cupboards.
like what are they called?
Drawers?
Or no.
I think they are cupboards.
No, they're not. They're called
Closets. Drawers.
They're not called cupboards.
I think they are called cupboards.
No.
I don't know. So you couldn't.
But I
succeed
couldn't
with your driver's
manipulate
training.
him.
No.
But that's always my go-to. So in this case, I probably would have been murdered. I couldn't make my way out of it. Is what I guess the moral of the story. But no, maybe like if worse comes to worse and it really looks like I'm gonna die, I would just be like, I need to die out with a bang, and like I would probably like sing. Like sing a musical piece and dance and do tap dancing.
Wow.
That would be cool. Because like that's gonna be remembered. Like oh like they electric chaired this person. Rest in peace. 5 years later we forget about it. But like they electric chaired this girl, and right before it she performed, I believe, from the Book of Mormon.
Really?
Like,
wait, are you making that up? That's you, right?
That's me.
Oh,
like
sorry. I really was believing that happened for some reason.
See, but you would have remembered that for the rest of your life. What a weird ass, right? Or Judas by Lady Gaga, even better, because I know the choreography actually.
Okay, last meal. What would be your last meal?
Oh, that's so hard. Can I say? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My last meal. What is yours last meal?
Easy, udon.
Oh, yeah, that's
Udon. I'd have also spicy cucumbers when they like cut up the cucumbers and make them spicy. That was self-evident. Like that didn't need to be explained.
No, I was so confused when you said spicy cucumbers. I could have never understood that they were like cut. So thank you.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Oh.
Salt and vinegar chips for sure. And half-baked ice cream. Half-baked. And
Like Ben and Jerry's?
yeah, Ben and Jerry's half-baked ice cream.
Fuck.
I don't know how much more I'm allowed. Maybe the McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's so my fault. Maybe the McDonald's chicken
You know
nuggets
what?
too.
That pink little goo is the
good.
cuntiest thing that American
So
capitalism has
good.
ever invented.
Okay, what's your last meal?
My last meal is
Thank
okay. So
you.
if we could, yeah, of course. If we could do like more than one stuff, okay.
Yeah, you could just put them.
If we could do like more than one stuff in this instance, oh, she just wants to roll around. if we could do more than one food, I would do Taco Bell loaded nachos. Like please
Taco
sponsor
Bell
us.
nachos. Out of all nachos in the world, out of all of them ever,
I love them. I love
I would
getting
get
high.
oysters. I would also get oysters.
Well, this is my time.
Oh right.
So-
Sorry.
No,
I
I'm
just
just
thought
kidding.
about oysters.
just kidding.
Seafood boil. Seafood boil. Seafood
yeah,
boil.
yeah, yeah,
Seafood
yeah.
boil. Okay, sorry.
That's true. No,
The
you're
prison
good.
would not have a budget for seafood boil. Okay. You said
Oh.
tacos. No, nachos.
Nachos, yes. Nachos from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Weed. I need to be high. I need to get high before. And then we gotta do. My mom needs to roll. My mom needs to roll me like there's this Turkish dish. We can put a photo of it. It's called sarma. Some people call it dolma, and like this is a whole thing. Oh, dolmades. The Greeks call it dolmades, and I get so angry about this because dolma means filled. It's not filled. It's rolled. Sarma means rolled in Turkish. But anyways, yeah, clock their ass.
I hate when
Sarma,
Polish people take Russian food and name it something else.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
Mm.
okay, like
Stay in your
y'all
lane.
to Greek yogurt. Do not take my dolmades because it's sarma. Anyways, I
Yeah.
love Greek people, by the way. But anyways, so that, and then we'll have some pizza. I would love to have some Papa John's like mozzarella pizza. Holy, I think we should do an ASMR day. Just like eating our
Hungry.
last meals. There's not enough food in the world. Like
Not
I
enough
can
food.
list so much more things. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I can't be skinny. I can't even answer this question.
You're overwhelmed with the choices.
Yeah, I'm like, there's so many. This will take 40 more minutes, and that won't
Yeah.
be content.
Yeah.
So yeah. So 3 years ago, I was working at this coffee shop in New York. It's like a local coffee shop, Gregory's Coffee. And back then, I also used to wear glasses, and like their mascot is glasses. So like they would be like, "Are you Gregory?" And I'm like, "I'm literally working for $15 an hour. Do you think I'm Gregory?" Like
That's
I'm not
crazy.
Gregory.
That's
But
crazy.
I was running that like you know like an Olive Garden like what's that saying?
Run it like a military base?
Yeah, like I was running that like the Navy ship.
Yeah.
So anyways, I had a coworker and like they were a really nice person and we became friends. Like first I was overwhelmed by them because they looked really cool and I was like really like shy. But we developed this friendship, whatever.
Okay.
And they're like really into tarot and like really into
Love.
like witchcraft and stuff. Oh, you
Love.
would get along really well with them.
Love.
Yeah. But so they're like that kind of like they have an altar in their home.
Okay, I don't love all that.
Is it?
That's taking it a step too far.
But I love it. Like they were a fashion designer, like really cool person.
Yeah.
Oh, I fear I'm speaking too much. Anyways,
Okay.
and then one day it was just me and them working together in the shifts, and we were like about to close. So closing shifts are like really heavy for those baristas out there. It's really heavy, and they went upstairs. I was by myself. They didn't come down for like 30 minutes, and then they came down and were like, "I'm heading out." It's like, "Oh, you're leaving me by myself?" They were like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do this." Went out. I finished the night. I wrap up the entire store by myself, which was hell. And then I go upstairs. And the company, by the way, was so stingy that they were like, "You shouldn't pass 30 minutes to close." And it's like, it's impossible to close before like 45 minutes. Y'all are going to come out for me and be like, "Oh, I guess you're a little lazy." No, I'm not. It's just like you have to do the cleaning, and if you're not doing the cleaning, then you can close it in 25 minutes, but then you're slacking off and you're dirty and yuck. Anyways, so it took me like an hour and a half to close it.
Wow.
I went upstairs. I'm changing, and there's a Post-it, and on the Post-it, I see a bunch of A's.
A's?
Scribbled. The letter A scribbled like a maniac.
Oh, I'd be freaked out.
And we were the only two people. Like, I know they scribbled a bunch of A's. Like, really angrily. Like, almost like an
Did
hex.
she have it out for you?
They have told me before that they were attracted to me.
Oh.
So, and I rejected them. I was like, I think we're friends.
Okay.
And they were like, okay. And then they kind of like, kept flirting with me a little bit.
It might have not been a hex. It might have been a love spell.
But it was so scary because, like, I already know that I've rejected this person. And I'm trying to, like, keep the friendship happening.
Did they put it in the fridge? Was the note in the fridge?
No, but I have a story about that, too.
Because I know that that's a spell that
it's
people
the TikTok
do.
spell.
Yeah.
My ex-coworker did that, and we figured it out like 3 months after she quit. You know her. I'm not gonna name names.
That's crazy. Oh, okay.
You know her.
Oh, you did
yeah.
tell me that. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah,
and on
yeah.
the Post-it, it said like,
Because that was at your current job, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It said that like, I hope my roommate gets along.
Gets what?
Gets along with me. It was. Just
I hope
so-
my roommate gets along with me. Wait, that's actually
and
so
she
sad.
left it in the
That makes me
like
wanna
in the
cry.
freezer.
Stop.
She's not a bad person. She was just like, it was kind of unfortunate that she wasn't using her time to do her work, but to like write hexes.
Yeah, it happens.
Because that's why she was like, oh.
Wait, so did you ever consult that? Not consult. Did you ever confront that person?
I never confronted them, but
Yeah.
I was really scared because it's like it seemed like a hex, and like
Yeah.
I've rejected them a couple times before,
Yeah.
and they seemed visibly upset that day after I rejected them. So,
Did you talk to like anyone in Turkey, like your not therapist, sorry, your
Psychic?
psychic?
No, actually, I should.
You should.
I should.
I would.
Because do you guys have this in Russia, or Slavic culture? Like, what's the material that bullets are made out of?
I thought it was like steel. I don't know.
Steel.
Okay.
So you would like melt steel
Yeah.
on top of your head with, you would hold a
Dagger?
no.
Knife?
Okay, violence. What do you cook with?
Oh, a pan?
A pan. You would.
Okay.
And sometimes this is English as second language. Like some words don't exist.
Yeah.
You would hold a pan on top of your head. You would put like a whole drape on your head, and you would melt steel on that pan on top of your head,
Oh,
and then it would form
no.
shapes. And based on those shapes, because it's to get off the bad energy off of you.
And then it tells you what, like.
and it tells you what happens, kind of.
Wow. You know, Latino women have this egg thing. I mean, specifically, it's like brujas, which is witches in Spanish. I've done this before where basically you have to put eggs. I haven't done it in a while. You put eggs in like. You rub an egg all around your body and then you crack it open in like a container full of water.
Okay.
And however it cracks and like where it floats means something. And if there's blood in the egg, then you're like cursed. And it depends where the yolk floats in the water is what. So that seems very similar to what you're
I mean,
doing.
it's very
yeah.
much like kind of like using
Maybe a little bit
these
easier.
elements to. I mean, the egg is
The
way
egg is
easier.
way
You gotta like source
easier.
the steel and
Yeah,
melt
that's
it.
crazy.
But like generally, like people have this as their profession,
Yeah.
and they would come to your house
Yeah,
and like
okay.
do this
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you
yeah.
and stuff.
Mhm.
And my best friend's grandma.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not her profession, but she's really good
Okay.
at these types. Like, she's really
Yeah.
good at telling your fortune and like doing these kinds of stuff too. So like I want to do that with her once.
You should.
Because it really it takes off the bad energy is what
Yeah.
the belief is, and I think I can benefit
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah, I would want that too. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks.
If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and like and comment and click the notification bell to be notified every time we post. And we appreciate your support and love. And make sure to follow us right here. This is our TikTok. Make sure to follow us.
TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok.
That's
TikTok.
what I had to contribute.
TikTok. And thank you for watching. See you guys later.
Bye.